Hey, we should host another group build sponsored by the podcast.
Sure, but it needs to be a race car this time.
Yeah, something that can race on asphalt or dirt.
And night and different types of weather. That would be pretty cool.
And can fly.
Wait, what?
What you talking about, BG?
Hey, I got it. Rally cars.
Yes.
What date should we run the build for?
How about January 31st? It can start and go to December 31st. That's a good amount of time.
Sure, I can work with that.
Okay, but I gotta say, I'm a little concerned about the defying gravity thing. I haven't had much luck in that lately.
Join the Scale Model Car Podcast 2025 Rally Cool Rally Car Group Build and build that rally car model kit that's been sitting on your shelf ever since you brought it home from the hobby store and said, I'm gonna build that one day, because now is your chance.
How's it going, all you scale model car junkies out there? Welcome to the Scale Model Car Podcast with your hosts, BG, Chuck, Luca, and Jason.
These are the mean streets of styrene. At any time, something can go wrong and derail a project. Here we find four men fighting the good fight against warped plastic, the dreaded orange peel and clear coats, and sand prime, sand prime, sand prime. These are the episodes of Styrene Streets. This episode, the checkered flag. Oh. Hello and welcome to episode 47 of the Scale Model Car Podcast. This is your friend, Mr. BG, along with three people I consider brothers. First off, the creator of the Scale Model Car Podcast, Mr. Matt from Lucas C Channel.
Hello, everyone.
Secondly, a man that can 3D print it, build it, paint it, and then have to do it all over again, but this time better, Chuck from Chuck's Hobby Spot.
Hi, fellas.
And finally, a man I consider to be the heart and soul of this podcast, Jason from Blue Ox Model Shop.
I thought he was going to say Brian.
Aw.
Aw,
Thanks, Brian.
you're
Hi-
welcome.
hi,
I've got the
everybody.
feels now. I'm having an emotion.
The heart and the black soul, Jason.
That's right.
Right. Chuck's
Dark
the
soul.
bladder.
I'm the
Okay.
asshole.
So, if you haven't noticed by now already, the title of this episode is The Checkered Flag. And why is it the checkered flag, my friends? Well, because we have other things we're going to be doing. We have other things. We have life events going on that are just taking up too much of our time and taking away from this. So we're doing the checkered flag episode. Jason,
So are you saying this is the last episode?
I'm saying this is the last episode.
What?
Or
Nobody
now.
told me.
That's because you don't read your texts or emails, Chuckers.
Matt, you're fired.
That's okay. Good thing it's the last episode.
I always wanted to do that again.
It's like a deja vu.
The last episode.
The last episode.
It's the final podcast. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Oh,
And no, we're not going to get to the end of the thing and go, this is the final podcast for August. Wah, wah. No, we're not going to do
Yeah,
that.
no. No. This is it. This is it, guys. This is really it.
This is it.
it's over. It's
Yeah.
freaking over.
All right.
done.
Well, thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you all on our TV shows. Good night.
Bye.
Right?
Is there
Bye.
pie? Is there pie? No, there's no pie. Okay.
There's no pie.
You know, my
No
single
one told me
complaint.
there was pie.
See, that's the thing. That's my single complaint is every recording session, I have food set aside in the green room and nobody eats it.
There's
Well-
a green room?
Yeah, I have a green room across the hallway and nobody eats the food I put out in there. It
Yeah.
spoils. It could also be that nobody's
That's
actually...
because your green room's the bathroom. Nobody's gonna eat food out of the bathroom, bro.
No, the
Yeah.
bathroom's
That's
blue.
a point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I live 3 million miles away. So I have an excuse.
3 million miles away. That's Mars, right?
Yeah, what was that song by the Prospectors? You know that I would walk 1,000.
Oh,
Yeah. All right, that
and
joke.
I would
flat
walk
on his face.
500 miles, and I
Yeah, that
wasn't the
was.
prospectors.
I don't know. Like I said, joke flat on its face. Boom, done.
Yeah.
Boom.
It's all
No
right.
need to relive that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to edit
was
that
the
out.
Scottish guys.
The Scottish guys.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, but that was my street name back in high school. Flat on his face.
The final one.
Was that so people had a place to park their bicycle, or what?
That was somebody. Yes, exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure.
Yeah, and when you inserted the tire, I would yell.
Yeah, the tire fits right in there.
Well, I think there's some people out there. They're probably going, "Why are these guys? Are they fighting? Do they hate one another?" Answer: yes. But that's been going on even before the first episode.
Right.
But quite honestly, everyone, like BG said, a lot of things have changed in the past, and it was 2 years ago around this week that we started the podcast. We did 2 years. We made it past episode 8, so we've hit some milestones. But it's really a deal that just our lives have changed over the past couple of years, and it just was getting tough to get together and stuff.
Yeah,
we're constantly having some conflicts with that.
I grew up,
and kind of, but we. Quite honestly, we were feeling like, man, the podcast, I know they're all saying out that, man, this podcast is great. Why would you want to end something so cool? But isn't that the best time to end is when you're on top, when you're doing really good? Why let it fade away and be like, kind of all of a sudden we're really only having like 2 people listen and they're going, what the heck?
These guys, what happened to these guys? They're shells of their former selves.
You guys used to be, well, for me, things are busy for me and stuff, but as a matter of fact, right now qualifies as the end of my mandatory community service. So I'm done. I don't have to do this anymore. I can go do other things.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. And it honestly, for me, my contract expired.
That's right.
Boy, did it.
That's right. We kept trying to renew it.
Got fired.
The crayons.
I got fired. Chuck fired me again.
Chuck fired you.
Chuck's
My contract expired. No, I have to. On a serious note, I have to agree with you guys. It's just things change, and I'm looking forward to doing other things. So,
I'm looking forward to like building a model.
Yeah, me too.
I'll save up a few models and then come back and do the podcast again. He's like, hey, I got 15 models to talk about. Yay!
50.
Also, and for what and one of the biggest reasons from what I have heard in the rumor pipe of why this is the last episode is we ran out of chips.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm
dude,
down to my last
Heather just brought home a bag of chips. What are you talking about?
No.
Leave them by my model.
I had the one that I was going to keep, and I can't find it now.
Oh, that's because someone probably stole it.
Yeah,
I think
check Felix's room.
Oh, yeah. Well, he has been after it, but no, yeah.
Well, that was a cheap jab at IPMS. I'm sorry.
A commemorative one.
Oh, you found it.
Nice.
Yeah, it was right there.
I am going to get mine tattooed onto my forearm, complete with the QR code.
You.
Complete with the crappy-looking QR code that didn't come out right.
Yeah, that never worked. By the way, anyone who did receive one of those chips, don't try the QR code, please.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing.
It takes you to Matt's fans only page.
You don't want to. Hey, that page nets me $5 a month, so it's
right, yeah. How much does it cost you to run that page?
Well, I don't know. I'll have to talk to my business manager. Right now, he's getting ready for jiu-jitsu, so.
All right. Well, we do have an outline to follow, so we will try to stick that out as best as possible. But it is basically the last day of school, so
it is. Expect some fun to be had.
Yeah. Right.
Hijinks.
I can't find the swear jar since Mrs. BG's out of town. I think she took it with her. So I can say whatever the hell I want.
Oh.
Let's move on to the round table. Who's not paying attention? Jason.
Damn it. Okay, what have I got on my bench right now?
Yes.
The 55.
Wow.
This is a new computer with a weird camera. It's in a weird spot, so I might.
I thought that was a 55.
If I'm like,
No,
hey, check this out, it's down here. Here you go.
No,
So,
you got it in the right spot. It's good.
I do now. So I've got, this is the Revell 55 Chevy. We're doing it up as a mild custom.
So with a roof.
It's going to be, hold on, I'll get there.
Yeah, I'm interested.
It's going to be powered by a Iceman Collection Straight 6.
Yeah, buddy.
The interior is done. We did a pretty nice job on that. That's VCG Resins Bonaire, Some Air, vintage air conditioning.
Bon Air, which means good air.
Okay, so there's
fair
that.
enough.
The car itself is sitting on the Cadillac Sombreros out of the 49 Merc kit.
Nice.
It is
good
painted.
stance too.
It is, yeah. So this particular 55 comes with the lowered. You can either lower it for like a street rod stance, and that's what we chose. It's painted with Tamiya Racing White, which has a really nice yellowish hue to it.
So yeah, it's a good cream color.
It's like a cream color. And the roof, Chuck, is, hold this up so you can see it. So
somebody make that a full screen, please.
Let's do that.
I don't think I have the
love paint.
It's not paint. That's a decal. So that's a Slicks Mod Top decal.
That's pretty cool.
So
That does.
And it laid down really nice. I mean, I have zero complaints about
really
that.
cool. So
There's
that
one
decal's made for the car?
No, it was just a square.
So you cut that out?
I did. I made a mask, got a masking tape, and then cut it out. Dude. And then, yeah, it came out really nice. It's got one wrinkle in the middle, in the back. You can almost see it right there.
I can't see it.
I can't notice it.
Yeah. I thought, why not put a floral top on a 55 Chevy, right?
That's crazy, dude. That seems like it'd be hard to cut that out and put that on there.
Lots of microsol and microset. Got it to conform.
I hate decals. That's why.
Yeah.
I've got 3 models sitting here waiting for decals. They just keep piling up.
Ouch.
So I'm right there with you.
No one's good at that.
Who?
What's his name that moved? John Zweber.
Oh yeah, I know him.
You do know John Zweber.
I do, yeah. Oh, I don't personally, but I know of John Zweber.
He's good at that stuff.
It was either that or Sally McDingus.
Something like that. Other than that, I just painted the You Choose My Modeling Adventure Roadrunner. We did the metallic orange. And for the first time in my entire life, I sprayed out a bunch of spoons. I did it over black primer, pink primer, white primer, gray primer, right? And I think it looked best over gray primer. It darkened it up just enough. Black primer, it was too dark. Pink and white primer, it was like electric orange. It didn't look
right.
Good. And so the gray, I think the gray came out pretty good. It's actually in the Susie Bake Oven. It's not on, but it's in there. Or I'd show you guys.
Which paint did you use for it?
That would, to me, a rattle can.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
So I love doing spoons and testing different colors, like different primers.
Yeah.
But I also kind of got into using different colors as a base coat. Like their AS line has some really nice dark blues and stuff. So trying that underneath a metallic green gives it a really cool look. So
nice.
I'm right there with you, man. I really enjoy that kind of experimentation when it comes to
Yeah,
cool.
I had originally wanted to put it over a gold base, but I also said when I started this build that I was going to use everything that I already had. I wasn't going to buy anything for this particular build. It was going to be choosing what I had here in the room. And I don't have any gold paint, so I just went with over primer. It is what it is.
Fair enough, man. I mean,
Yeah.
That's a good thing to do. Is just like, hey, I'm just going to build a model and use the shit I got instead of like trying to buy something.
Yeah.
Half of my dash is because I joined a group build somewhere and I needed to get a kit for it.
Right.
And it didn't finish. So,
Yeah, exactly. But that's it for me.
right on, man. Thank you. I love that 55. And I didn't
Thank
know that had a different type of stance option in it. So that's kind of cool.
It does.
Right on.
Yep.
And let's go to Matt.
Ha!
Well, I am just plugging away at the 66 Malibu because it is the year of the Malibu.
Are you going to
I've
finish it?
got someone breathing down my neck, but we're just working on that and been shooting for the next video, which is the completion of the interior. Got some cool things going on with the interior. And then after that, we got wheels and tires to mount onto the chassis, start getting the final assembly going and painting that body and doing all the weathering I'm planning on doing. So I still got a lot to go, but I really am shooting to have this thing done to take to the Spirit of Speed. I really want to do it because it was originally supposed to debut at the Spirit of Speed in 2018. So it's a little late, but I just feel like that was originally what I said I was going to debut it at Spirit of Speed. So since we're going to it,
Yeah, that's right. It's still
Nice.
on the docket. Yeah.
it's on the docket. So that's pretty much been. But let's try that again. That's pretty much been the main model I've been working on, and I got a few other that I'm kind of prepping a few cool ideas that I want to work on for videos and other whatnots and things. But that's been pretty much my main focus. Or I'm working on other things for the resin casting that will be announced a little later. Got some cool new products coming out soon.
I'm glad to see he's actually looking like he's going to finish that Malibu. I'm glad he's building and he's enjoying it. That's good.
I didn't say I was enjoying it. I'm just,
Oh. All right.
but
Sorry.
what
I got that wrong.
Jason.
I forgot that I wanted to add something in. There's going to be questions. This is the last episode, right?
Yeah.
The Musaru Cup.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Wait, what? That's the Musaru Cup kit? I haven't watched the video yet. Damn it.
So it's not. So this is my Musaru Cup kit. Everybody got different Japanese cars,
Wow.
and
Okay.
it's the Musaru Drift, is what it is.
Oh.
So you guys are asking, oh, we got the Musaru Cup, and you guys are ending. Yeah, we are. I'm working on some different angles, but this isn't going to go away. We're going to continue to work on this.
Cool.
And yeah, I'm pretty sure that I've got a plan figured out for it. So don't worry. Have no fear.
I'm
Still going to represent. I mean, we might not be making any more episodes, but the episodes will still be out there for others who haven't been able to listen to them all or watch them all. Got the YouTube channels. Got the.
This is true. Got the YouTube channels and stuff like that. So yeah,
it will always be there.
And you can post updates on the Facebook group too, right?
Oh yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, we did take down the Discord though.
Yes.
it just wasn't being used. But
I think 100% of us kept forgetting we had one. So
Well, that's true. That is very true. And it was funny that I had it set up on my phone to send me notifications when people were commenting or on there, right? And it never went off until we got rid of it. And then there was people like, where did the Discord go? Like,
yeah,
you mean the Discord that nobody ever used?
yeah, I always forgot about it.
Yeah.
Cool.
but the Facebook group will stay up for a while. We still have the rally build.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's still, at the end there.
Yeah.
And I might carry that on personally on my channel afterwards.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, nice.
Or we can do it, so that we have a rally car build every year or something like that. So,
and we can leave that Facebook group can be dedicated to that rally build every year.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, it has been done. I have spoken.
I have spoken. He has spoken. Chuck, what about you? What have you got going on your bench?
Well,
other than your ceiling falling onto it.
Yes, so that was a big thing. I had my hobby room got flooded out, kind of. I had the handler unit in the attic was leaking through the wall, ruined a bunch of stuff, kind of went through the wall and into the brand new carpet in my room. Ruined some of the kits I had on the ground. I've been battling that. I'm having to replace the roof on my house, which was a crap load of money. And I've still been picking away at the 55. So I'm still working at the 55 1/16 scale. For a few days because of everything was wet in here. I wasn't in here about a week. But I'm barely starting to get paint on this thing. So work has been very busy. It's been very demanding. Has its ups and downs lately. So that has been very stressful. Susan has been doing the same. Just about every day she's working. So we're busy. Almost too busy to build. I mean, that's how busy we've been. So there's another reason why the podcast suffers too. When everybody gets busy, They get busy lives, everything suffers. And it, with my work, the way it is, it's pretty hectic.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cool. Well, sorry that's that roof thing was happening there, Chuck, with the air conditioner.
That sucks. I'm actually really feel bad about that.
Yeah, well, it's the roof. The roof that has to be done and the AC unit. So that's like $40,000.
Oh boy.
So you're going to be selling some kits.
No, I mean, all the roofs. They just delivered all the stuff for the roof. It's up on the roof right now. That gets started Monday, and we'll see what I do about the AC unit next week. So.
Egats.
Yeah. It's just the penalty of living in Arizona, dude.
Yeah. Well, it's an old AC. Yeah. It's been a good AC too for 25 years, and they're not supposed to last that long.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can actually go another couple of years with this AC if I wanted to. So it's a decision that I'll make next week.
Yeah, so, you should have the AC move out rather than have to put it through college now.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
It's time to let it go.
Years.
It's time to let it go.
And I've been kind of freaking out that mine's creeping on to 10 years old. Worrying.
You want Chuck's old AC? He can get you a good deal.
How about I give you the handler pan and the one that's leaking?
He's got a leaking panhandler in his attic.
Yes.
That sucks.
I might have got the words backwards on that. But dude,
again, you might not have.
I hope not.
Okay, so I have to derail here for a second. 100 years ago, when CSI Las Vegas was still a big popular show. Do you guys remember that show, CSI Las Vegas?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There was one episode where one of the detectives had a guy that was living in his attic.
I seen that one, dude.
You remember that one?
Yeah.
So I went upstairs, up the ladder today, upstairs, to pull down some of the Halloween decorations, right? And every time I'm about to poke my head up into the attic, I'm like, better not be anybody up here, because I was one of my biggest fears.
Marty, what are you doing up here?
Right. I think if Marty was up there, I'd hear him. But yeah, I'll be like, dude, oh god, if there's somebody up there, they're gonna get deaded. After I have a brown alert. So I have a leaking panhandler in the roof. Oh god, no! Worst nightmares come true. All right, cool. So I hear you guys ask, psychically, BG, what have you got on your bench? Well, I'll tell you. I was working on the Dale Earnhardt Bush Cup Series car, and I got the paint job looking awesomely good.
Nice.
Little blemish on the hood there, but that's no big deal. And then a commenter on my video actually said, that looks great, but it's the wrong color. And maybe you want to consider using TS93 blue. So as luck would have it, we had it at the store, and I bought it and brought it home and sprayed it. I'm like, oh my God, that is much better. It's a much better color. And this is just straight out of the can. This gloss on here, straight out of the can. I have the hood's a little blurry. I still have to do another shot on the hood, but I'm going to do one more passive color on this guy and then get him ready for decals. And I think we're moving on because I was really holding off on doing the decals on this one because the decals were crap. And then I waited for Mike's decals to come out with, or is it Power Slide, to come out with a new version of those decals. So it was a whole thing. And then when I finally got the decals, I was like, I'm not really 100% sure on the color. And then when that commenter, whom I can't go back and find the comment, I can't find it anywhere. I don't know what happened to it. So I don't recall who posted that, but they were 100% right that is the right color for that. And then over on the Porsche page, I destroyed the front end of my 917K by accident by doing way too much sanding and filing on the front of it. So I'm showing it to the camera right now, but I decided to bite the bullet, spend another $28 on the Amazon, and I got another kit. So now I'm redoing the front end, but I'm making sure that the little hood piece fits on there so much more better, because that was the whole problem with the front end. And I did a lot of great body work on the other car. But here's the thing. I did such great body work on the first piece that I want to see if I can actually replicate that so it wasn't a fluke and I'm actually as good as I think I am. Does that make sense? So there's that. And then, of course, there's the Tornado. I've got the rear bumper in place and working on detailing the front bumper.
Nice.
Did you say front bumper?
Front bumper.
Yeah. Proud of you.
Thank you. Thanks.
Bumper.
Thank you. Yeah, so that's basically what's taking up my bench time these days. Still waiting to do decals on the rally car, but like I was saying earlier to Chuck, decals are my nemesis, so I'm not too excited about tackling that.
Me
so
too.
There we go. That's that. And I'm like doing one video a week now for my channel because I'm just so freaking busy with everything else going on.
Wow, how do you do it? I don't even do that.
Well, first of all, Mrs. BG goes on a work trip for an entire week, and then, so then I have free time until she comes back, and then I have to like run around the house and do all the things I'm supposed to be doing. So
making up.
Yeah, right, exactly. So there we go. So that's me. And then there we go. All right, cool. And next we have super sweet stash sale stuff. Who wants to start that one? Any volunteers? Jason's shaking his head no. Okay, then Matt.
I went first last time.
Okay, Matt, you're first.
Oh, boy, I got something in my throat. But I get my monthly Stelvino's JR model kit, and one came in, and I kind of didn't do like I usually do a review on. And the box just sat there. And just the other day, I happened to be talking to Jim Rogers on the phone, and I go, "Oh, I totally forgot about this." And I opened up this really cool kit.
Oh,
I haven't looked at it open, but they're really known for doing, their Richard Petty Chargers. They've done all different variations, and this one was very unique. All because, and Rick wanted to do them. You get this right here. The shape of the red going to the blue is different than any of the other cars on this particular car, and it was Rick's favorite version. So I want a model of it. Simply that's why it happened. But from what I understand, over the years and the 278,000 kits that they have put out of all the different variations of Richard Petty's Chargers, that this is supposedly one of the best set of decals in color and fitting and also the new material that Cartograph uses. These decals are supposedly really outstanding. So I've been wanting to do a Richard Petty Charger, and this might be the one just because I heard the decals are so good. And
Very
so
cool.
that's kind of right now
And for our listeners, what issue is that one?
this one.
Yeah.
As far as issue, it probably it was.
What's it say in the box?
Read the box.
Well, it doesn't say issue.
It says a 1974 500 winner.
That's
It
all
says
it
on the
said.
box.
I don't even know what 500 is. It the
The
Daytona
Indy 500. It's the Indy 500, dude.
Oh yeah, it's the Indy 500. Yeah, it's just
Issue 43.
that's
Oh my god, this is awesome.
That's for you, there, BD. Got that one for you, buddy.
I can't wait till the post-production meeting after this one.
Ugh.
Cool. Okay, Chuck, what have you got for the super sweet stash shelf?
Well, I too got a phone call from a buddy of mine saying that his store just got these in. So this is the 1965 Mercury Comet, the new Mobius kit.
That's the
I
one I
have
said
to
I have
have
behind
one.
it.
It
Yeah.
does not fit in the closet, but I bought it anyway.
Does it fit in the
So-
closet? Have
No,
you tried?
I hear you on that one.
If I
You tried-
smash it, it might.
Yeah, I was gonna say, have you tried sitting on it first?
So I just had it.
Waffle stomp it.
So I had to keep it. I had to build it a boat to keep it out of the water on the floor.
Right. Yeah. Keep it in the
Wow.
plastic so it'll float away.
So
yeah.
I also, when I was there, seeing that we are on the 55 Chevy kick, I went ahead and bought the 55
Oh.
Chevy. Sportsman,
Oh, that's
the
a good
Sportsman
kit.
Matt,
Yes.
wasn't that the one you and I were talking about recently?
Yes.
Yeah,
I remember that.
yeah, that's the kit right there.
And I seen it and I was like, I gotta have it. And
Yeah,
this
dude.
also does not fit in the closet, and it
Mm-mm.
has its own boat in my hobby room. So
Nice.
yeah. So that's all I have, guys.
Okay.
And a new roof.
Well, and a new roof. Super sweet stash. What'd you get? An air conditioner.
Right. In two mini boats.
Too many boats. How about you, Jason?
So I have this. This is a cool kit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that is.
And how do we
That's a
pronounce
really-
that?
That's a really cool kit. This is a Chaparral Coupe.
Very good.
What
From-
edition is that
Oh.
one?
This is the Chaparral Coupe prototype sports racer.
Edition?
That's the edition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Not in edition. That's the edition. I kind of want to
Yeah.
do this up as a street car.
Oh,
Yeah,
that'd be sweet.
I kind of like that. That's
I
awesome.
had that
That
kit
is-
and I got rid of it and regret it.
That is pretty awesome. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I got probably 17 years before I'm going to get to this, so I got time to
Mhm.
figure out how I'm going to build it.
Yeah.
So that we got that, and then a few months back I started this '70 Ford Torino Cobra build, and it came out like trash. I hated it, absolutely hated it. Put it back in the box and have all but lost it because I could care less. But I found a new one, so I picked it up so I can start over and
Uh-huh.
do it the way I really want to do it. So we got that kit. And then to cut the grass, I got a tank, guys.
Oh, sweet. It's a Korean War
The
edition.
Korean, yes, the M4A3 Easy 8 Korean War Edition comes with this. So it drives me crazy when people say, oh, it's got a Russian Jeep. It is not a Jeep. A Jeep is a Jeep.
Right.
The
Right.
Russians did not make a Jeep. That is not a Russian Jeep. Please, for the love of all things holy, stop saying that's a Russian Jeep. But it's got this cool little Russian military vehicle that comes with it. So,
And a
Yeah,
personnel
that's-
carrier is not a tank.
exactly. It is not.
Oh,
It is not.
yeah. I'm
Yeah,
still
so-
hurting from that one.
We're the guys over on the Sunday Builds show. We've all decided that we're going to do this as a buddy build, a group style like
neat.
build. Yeah, over the winter. So I got that.
What's a winter?
I heard that is a very nice kit.
It is a very nice kit.
To me, as Shermans are really. I've been wanting to pick up one of those.
Yeah.
Actually.
So my goal with that kit is to put it on the back of the Dragon Wagon that Tamiya released.
Yes.
So I have to backdate that tank just a tiny bit to make it into a World War II version.
Okay. Do you know what you got to do to it?
A couple of minor things. Like
Okay.
the biggest thing is the decals.
Right. Don't put those on.
Right, yeah, those ones will not work. So the biggest thing is the decals in the machine gun, the 50 cal that's mounted up on top of the turret, is a different gun than what was used in World War II. So I have to figure that out. Those are the two biggest things. So that should be easy to do.
The cannon was the same that they used?
That's what I'm told.
Okay. Well, I'm sure you got a good source of information for that.
I hope so.
Yeah, right.
I don't want to look like a chump.
Nobody does.
No.
All right. Well, thank you very much for sharing, Jason. And now it's time for me because I got some cool stuff I want to share. First of all, you guys follow Iceman on social media, I'm sure, right? He posted a thing about getting some Corvair kits. Well, guess what I got?
Did you buy them all?
No, I got these 3 off of him. And there's a stack of them on my kitchen table right now because they're all parts kits, and I volunteered to actually go through the parts kits and assemble them in a way so you can make model cars out of all the parts. But check this out. I looked this up. This is from 1963, this Corvair
That's
convertible kit.
Wow.
Unassembled. And my first Corvair was a 1963 Corvair. So that
it also happened to be unassembled.
For a while, yes, because my uncle Larry sold it to me with well, let's just move on. Uncle Larry was an interesting fellow. This is the Yenko Stinger version with the blue nose.
Dang.
Isn't that sweet?
That is sweet.
Their Yenko Stingers are awesome vehicles and they sound amazing. And then this is a very rare Finch Sprint style car, even though it says Yenko Stinger on there. A guy named Finch did special custom conversion stuff to Corvairs with a Landau top and flying buttress rear windows and stuff like that. So, and then also the Finch Sprints had a very rare aluminum wheel that people were Corvair owners just absolutely had to have. And those were very sought after type of things. And the Finch Sprint cars were very cool because they had a 2-tone paint job. They would always be one color and then black over the top.
Yeah, that is beautiful.
It is.
Gosh, I wish they would repop those kits.
Oh my gosh, I know, right? I mean, they all the parts that I'm talking about for these cars are actually in the current releases, but there's like nothing in the instructions telling you why they're there, what they do, what they're there for. So if they just add some, because they even have the turbocharger kits in the model kits, but they don't tell you how to assemble them or what they're supposed to be for. So I mean, the turbo kits are pretty awesome. And then at the meeting we had at the house this month, our good friend Mike Chola was over with a box of these guys. These are the Mobius release of the Fleetliners, the Chevy Fleetliners, and he had the panel van too. I was thinking about getting that also, but the car on the side of the box, this black car here, was the car that sold me.
Oh, that is cool.
Oh yeah, that is really cool.
Very sinister. Now I want one. I had no interest in that. Now I want one.
Wait a minute.
You don't have the original
7,500 kits, and you don't have that?
Come on, Matt.
Come on, man.
Never had an interest in those cars.
And then Mike had something set aside special for me. He goes, you like the sci-fi thing, right? I said, yeah, okay, I got a sci-fi. It's a car, it's a sci-fi. It does the flying thing. You might like it. I'll bring it. Okay, great. So he brings it to the house, and he shows it to me. He goes, here, this is the thing. I'm like, holy shit, Mike, that's the unofficial spinner car from Blade Runner. He goes, whatever, do you want it or not? I'm like, yeah, okay.
Whatever, do you want it or not? I can see him saying that.
Yeah. So it's $15 I got this from him. And now I'm sitting here looking at this going, you know what? Wouldn't it be interesting to combine this with that Chevy Fleetliner? Ooh, flying bootlegger. It could just be. I'm dehydrated, so it could just be me.
Okay. Yeah.
It is hot out.
I'm thinking
It's-
low.
It's
rider,
not us.
Brian.
It's you. A low rider hover car.
No, of the Mobius kit. He
Oh,
said he
Oh
wanted-
yeah,
Like what?
no, that would be cool. A lowrider, like a two-tone paint job and
Yeah.
the sparkly roof. Yeah,
Maybe
lowrider hover car. We
maybe
call
a
those
roof like
cars.
Jason did.
Yes, exactly.
Who's a good
I would want to do something like the Gypsy Rose, with some sort of really cool looking.
Yeah, I think they have a decal sheet for that, don't they?
Yeah, but I'm sure they do. Somebody does. If you know, leave us an email. I'll read it
I'll read
to
it later.
myself.
yeah.
To myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I'll respond and be like, "Hey, thanks for the email. This is awesome. Thanks." Cool. All right, so that's that for the super sweet stash stuff. Let's move on to the Northeast Model Car Report.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
there it goes. There it goes.
There it goes. Last time ever. All right.
Kick back and listen.
Let's start with upcoming shows. Starting September 6th, the Eastern Iowa Model Show held at the Calvary Baptist Church Fellowship Hall, 803 East Maple Leaf Drive, Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Also on September 6th, the N&L Buffalo 3rd Annual Model Car Show held at the Knights of Columbus Hall, 755 Erie Avenue North, Tonawanda, New York. Then September 14th, the Super September Showdown Model Contest presented by Len Friedberg and the Central Pennsylvania Model Car Club. That is held at the Keystone Fire Hall, 240 North Walnut Street, Boyerton, Pennsylvania. Next, on October 5th, a show that's near and dear to my heart, the Classic Plastic Model Club's 31st Annual Model Car Exhibition held at the Lawrence Elks Hall. Say that 3 times fast. Couldn't even say it once. Lawrence, Massachusetts. The theme this year is the 70 years of Tri-5s. Hence the reason why I'm building this 55. And stolen cars from the second Gone in 60 Seconds movie remake.
Sounds good.
Gotcha. Come by the show, say hi. Heather and I will be there, as well as all of my good friends. Well, not all of them. You guys won't be, but some of my good friends, I should say. Then September 20. Oh, wait, I forgot this one. September 28th, PatCon 2025. That's hosted by IPMS Patriot Scale Modelers. That is held at the American Heritage Museum, 568 Main Street, Hudson, Massachusetts. That is a cool venue. So
That sounds like a good one.
the American Heritage Museum has got the largest indoor military armor display in the country. They have 2 jets. They have 2 World War planes. They have a Razorback. They have a German World War II fighter plane, all mixed in, and it's all indoors. So you go see that,
awesome.
and then they have the building that they have the show in is a model. Yeah, it's a model show. Dope. is an airplane hangar, and it's got a bunch of old antique, like early antique, like, let's see if I can channel my inner Matt. The 1900s airplanes. As well as on the second floor, they've got a bunch of antique, vintage, like Indy cars. It's the coolest place ever.
Wow,
Ooh.
that's
Indy cars,
Yeah.
huh?
Yes, sir. So go check that out if you're in the area. And then October 19th, Granite Con 32, hosted by the Granite State Modelers Club, held in the where? Middle School, Route 114. Where? New Hampshire.
where?
Exactly.
Where? The old Where, New Hampshire deal.
Exactly. And then for the last time, upcoming kits, some new stuff.
Please
that I
tell
saw.
me the Chevy truck.
Okay, Chuck. No.
Yes!
Available
I had to
in
do it one more
October.
time.
It's okay. It's fine. It's okay. So available in October, the AMT is re-releasing the Ohio George 1933 Willys Gasser. This time it's going to be in a tin box, so that's pretty cool. Also, the 1991 Chevy Beretta GTZ.
That's a cool kit.
It is a
It's a
cool
good
kit.
kit.
It is.
It's a good one too.
From what I understand, I think I'm going to pick it up actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one.
And then if it's not too heavy, I might bring it home. So, also the 1969 Chevelle SS hardtop is coming out in October. And then the one I'm legitimately excited about, which is going to tie into something a little bit later, the AMT 1976 Chevy Nova Pro Street.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you want that kit.
I do want that kit. Those are all available in October. So
That is a cool kit.
yes. Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
buddy.
It's
And that-
tubbed and everything. It's got beautiful wheels, tire, everything. That thing builds just out of the box. It builds into an awesome looking race car.
Mhm. Exactly.
I might have to get 5 of those.
I already have 3. I'm probably going to get 2 more to make 5.
Nice. Very
not?
cool.
But I love the new the new old box art. The box art
Yes.
they're going with the
Yeah.
original.
Mm.
Oh, I always like that
Exactly.
box art. I love what that looks like.
That's it. So that's
You
it
know-
for the Northeast Model Car Report.
Thank you so much, Jason. And thank you again for all of that hard work you do and all that research.
Was
It does
my pleasure.
Does not go unappreciated. Okay.
And it was all
And-
supposed to be a joke originally, and he just took it serious. Right.
Yeah. Way to mess up a joke, man. Chuck, have you got anything for us on the 3D printing world?
Yeah, I got a couple things. That we'll go ahead and start with Joel with the Iceman Collections. He just wanted to say thanks for all the support. We also thank him for all the support. And it was a good ride. So he just wanted to express that. So elevate your builds with Iceman Collections. Josh with VCG Resins doesn't have anything he wants to advertise on the show today, but he did want me to read you guys something. It says, just wanted to say thank you to you guys for the opportunity, the support, and the friendship, and for the knowledge and laughs you all shared with us over the time. And to all the listeners supporting all of us, wishing you all the best of luck moving forward. That's what Josh had to say. And I'll read you
Nice.
Chris Bell's because it's pretty long. So, and he does have some stuff to share. So he says, here's the quick lowdown. The current file pack is Scale Speed Garage 052 tow truck, the line featuring 3 styles of vintage ramp truck beds and our modern snatcher style record bed. This may be our most impressive kit yet. Every freaking thing on it works. Up next, Scale Speed Garage 053 file pack, Semi Trucks Part 1. We gave so much cool semi stuff coming that we are splitting it into 2 packs. Part 1 will contain severe service off-highway tires, our vintage reefer unit, frame stretch sections, and more. Part 2 will contain our full line of Detroit diesels, V71 engines, 6 V71, 8 V71, 12 V71, 16 valve 71, as well as walking beam, trailer suspensions, and heavy-duty axles. Lastly, it's not too late to join the Scale Speed Garage VCG Resins Pro Stock Effin' Everything group build on Facebook. Finally, if you read the 3D newsletter after, oh, never mind, sorry, that was to me. It says, gentlemen and Chuck. Okay, gentlemen and Chuck.
Well put.
We are truly saddened to see you go. Your support of Scale Speed Garage and the hobby community as a whole has been very appreciated. We are honored to call you each a friend and wish you all continued success in the next ventures, even if that's just taking a little time off to build more. Please let me know whether I should send hate mail to Chuck directly now.
Yes.
Please do.
Or
He needs that.
if there's a system being set up for that.
we're we're keeping the group up, so you put all the hate Chuck mail on there now.
Yeah, dude, I don't want to miss out on Chuck hate mail. I still want to enjoy that.
Everyone, join the Scale Model Car Podcast just to give Chuck hate mail, please.
Yeah, keep sending it. I like reading it before I go to bed. Makes you feel all warm and toasty before I go to sleep.
Yeah. Much love, your friends at Scale Speed Garage. I really appreciate the nice words, and maybe not so nice words. But we have made a lot of friends during this podcast. It's been pretty awesome. So it's been a good ride.
Yes, sir.
I have
here. Perfect.
There you go. Right here, guys. Scale Speed Garage.
Cool. Well, thank you very much, Chuck. Appreciate that always. And now, emails. So sit back, crack open something frosty cold to drink, and put on your listening caps, because here we go. I am reading every email we have stacked up in the bin. Starting off with the most recent one from Jackson Kirkus. And he says, "Hey guys, my name is Jackson and I'm 25. I recently came into model cars after being a lifelong car guy. My baby sister got me a model car for my birthday in July, and I've been hooked since. It has helped me with my patience and depression. I stumbled upon y'all's podcast and I have been hooked since. After watching episode 46, I think Dave and Frankie are introducing a great thing by including Hot Wheels and RC cars into their show. I think this is an opportunity to get some younger people in the door. I'm interested to see what you guys think are some of the things that could be implemented into the model car events that could appeal to guys my age to get a younger audience into the model car world. I have always been kind of an old soul and hope this hobby catches on with my generation. Also, if you guys need a connection in Cartersville, Georgia for the Acme show in 2025 or 2026, let me know, as I live about 10 minutes away from the venue and I'm willing to help in any possible way. Thanks, guys, for all the great episodes, except for Chuck, just due to the fact that he's a much better model builder than I am right now."
Right now.
I tell you what, Jackson, you can really help us out in 2026. You can go pick up Matt at the airport because I don't want to have to.
I can't stand you.
But yeah,
Glad this thing is
I agree.
ending.
I agree. Frankie and Dave are implementing something really, really cool into the model car show with the Hot Wheel thing and the
Great idea.
RC car, the hop and hydro type of thing. I mean, that is. I can't wait to see that, see how well it goes, but that might be something we have to consider doing around here too, you know, in our type of shows. But yeah, that's a great email, and kudos to your baby sister for getting you hooked onto this hobby, dude. That is definitely an awesome sister.
Thank goodness she didn't buy him a plane.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Or a GTO.
Or GTO. Yeah, the GTO, the 67 GTO.
He never did say what it was. Don't make good planes.
No.
No, they don't.
No.
Oh, man.
If it fell now, it would be safe because it would just splash.
Right. Splash landing. Okay, so here's one from Chris Bell. This is a little bit long, so hopefully my dyslexia doesn't kick in halfway through. Hello, friends and Chuck. I want to send you an email to response to Wes Fuller's 3D printing question in the last episode to expand upon a few things that Chuck was saying. First off, we have gotten the question a lot about offering pre-supported files. In theory, it sounds great. Just download the file, drop it into the slicer, slice, save, and print. And if it were just that easy, believe me, we would offer pre-supported files for our members in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's not that simple. In the word of Jason's favorite musician, Avril Lavigne, we gotta go make things so complicated. BG, if you don't sing that line, I'm going to supremely disappointed. And now he's disappointed because I don't know what an Avril Lavigne is, so I have to go Google that shit.
I don't either.
Serious? I do.
I'm assuming it's an insult.
No,
it's
a song.
I almost read that Anvil lasagna. So
The
okay,
Anvil Ravine.
Anvil Lasagna. That's my favorite artist. Anvil Lasagna. Can't
Nice.
wait to hear from his lawyer. Her lawyer? It's a her. It's a her, right?
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's a
her.
girl, Avril Lavigne.
Avril
Okay.
Lavigne. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
still,
Yes.
it's got to be an insult. It's got to be.
I
Chris.
think so too.
Chris, message me. Let me know. Were you insulting me? I mean, I don't care. I just don't get it.
Just say yes.
Just Jason needs to be able to go to sleep tonight, so please message him. Let him know that he's been offended, so he can understand the offense. Oh man. Okay, where was I? In reality, orienting and supporting a model for printing is highly individualized based on the specific combination of printer, layer height, and resin choice. I'll try to avoid getting too technical here, but essentially, a printer screen is made up of a square of rectangle pixels. A layer of a 3D print is really a grid of tiny cured resin rectangles. Because the printer prints in distinct layers, the interplay between these users, oh my god, these users' chosen layer height and the specific size of the pixels on their printer screen creates an angle that is optimal for the setup. What we in Scale Speed Garage creatively call the optimal print angle, or the OPA. Are you down with the OPA? Orienting your parts aligned to the specific angle for the setup creates the cleanest surface quality and helps prevent failed prints. This is one big reason why pre-supporting files are
Yes.
impractical to offer. Chuck agrees. So, how do you figure out the angle for my printer? You ask? Well, you could do the math. It's basically trigonometry. Oh, you lost me, Chris. Okay, let's see here. Or if you like building models more than you like mathing, you could join SSG Pro or Elite and have access to our optimal print angle calculator, which does
Yes.
all the mathing for you to deliver your specific OPA.
Yeah, they got a lot of stuff in that Scale Speed Garage, like scale calculators, the angle calculators. It's a whole thing. It's a lot of stuff that comes with. It's in the toolbox.
Good. Glad to hear that. So, additionally, different resins, printers, and even the temperature of someone's printing area will all affect how one supports the files in successful printing. For one looking to fast track their understanding of all of the SSG Pro and Elite also offer a lot of great video content that goes over in depth on setting up files for printing. Okay, that's good to hear. Regarding the question of wash and cure station, I am here to tell anyone looking to start on a budget that a wash and cure station is not 100% necessary. Yes, you have to wash residual resin off your prints and then do a UV post cure to fully cure the part, but you don't need $100+ machine to do it. For a long time, I may do with simple 3-bucket setup of cleaning plastic Folgers coffee cans work great for this, and $25 UV lamp or turntable combo from Amazon also work really well. I have used this setup while running my printing company and process thousands of parts that way. Now, I will say, since switching to Elegoo Mercury Plus wash and cure station, I won't ever print without washing and curing again, but it's a matter of convenience, not necessity. Lastly, I would just want to mention that for anyone looking to get into printing and overwhelmed with the choices or even unsure of where to start, we have a free 3D printing buyer's guide for model car builders available for download from the site. Unlike a lot of companies, we don't even make you give up your email address for phone number or mother's maiden name. Well, that's good to know. Or shoe size. In order to download that, that can be found at www.scalespeedgarage.com/2025guide. Perhaps we could also add to the files section of the show's Facebook page. Yeah, we could probably add that. Fun fact, the cover of our latest edition of Guide features a build by none other than your very own Chuck. Okay. Let's see here. Sorry for the lengthy email. Next time I'll send the to the inbox via courier, manuscript style. Thank you for all being great friends, supporting our hobby, casting the great pod. And Chris, now you have a friend in the 3D printing business, Bell. So thank you very much, Chris. A lot of information there. I'm sure folks will go check that out and then possibly check the link that we have down at the bottom of the show. And then we'll probably rewind this section many times to listen to it because that was a lot of information.
That was good information.
It was excellent information. I may have even learned. I may have learned something too.
You were learned-side?
I was schooled.
You were schooled. Excellent.
Yeah. Next up is by a good friend to nearly all of us here, Brandon, this mile high scale modeler.
Oh,
I
yeah.
asked if it was okay to read this on the podcast, and he said it was my choice. But he starts off with from mile high scale modeler, subject: friends are friends, inside the hobby and out. He starts off with BG. I wanted to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to you and Linda. Thank you so much for coming to the Mile High Open here in Colorado this past March. Spending time with you both meant more to me than I can fully express. Knowing that you both understand some of the personal challenges I've faced over the past couple of years and still continue to face helped me feel less alone. There's that mentality that men need to suck up whatever is going on and move on, like Atlas holding the world on his back. Your perspective on how life changes as we grow older and we face things change without being overwhelmed by them truly resonated with me. Our conversations helped me make sense of why I had to step away from the hobby for a while, and more importantly, how I might find my way back to it when the time is right. Your shared experiences reminded me that it's okay to pause, take care of ourselves, and return to things we love when we are ready, not a moment sooner. I'm incredibly grateful for your friendship we share. I always look forward to see you both, whether that's during my trips to AZ or when travels lead to Colorado. Thank you for your kindness, your time, and your steady encouragement. Yeah, I'm getting a little teary-eyed on that one. As it turns out, it looks like Brandon's actually posting videos again. He's doing tours of hobby shops around the area, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he has been.
So
great to see.
He says here, Chuck, says, why do you suck out loud? Okay, moving on.
I love him.
Excellent.
No, actually, he says, you don't really know someone until you've had the kind of conversations that go beyond the surface. And I'm grateful we had one of those. I really appreciate talking shop with you about model building, hearing your take on processes, and getting advice that influence how I approach my own building moving forward. But honestly, what meant even more was the conversation outside of the hobby. It's clear that you are on the podcast as exactly. It's clear that who you are on the podcast is exactly who you are in person, 100% real. For anyone who's ever met you, they know exactly what I'm talking about. That authenticity is something I deeply respect. Thank you for coming to Colorado to the Mile High Open in March. It was great to see you and finally meet the wife, and I'm already looking for the next time I'm down in Arizona, not just to see family, but to catch up with you and BG and Matt. Your YouTube channels and the podcast have helped keep the modeling spark alive for me, even if just a flicker while I've been navigating life and taking a step back from the bench. That little itch reminds me it's still there, waiting for the right time. And he says, I'm up to date on your YouTube videos, but the podcast, and I'm in October trying to catch up. So here it finishes off with, says, hope Jason and everyone else is doing well, and a huge thank you to all of you for your helping to promote the Mile High Open on the podcast and being individual sponsors. That kind of support means a lot to me personally, to the OPM Club, and to the show's growth. There's no such thing as too many model shows, right?
Right.
Now to the hate mail. Well, that will be for next time. Take care and talk soon. Junkyard Dog. That was awesome. Thank you so much for that, Brandon.
Thank you, Brandon.
Okay. We've only got a couple more here, so stick with it.
You go for it.
Okay.
Go for it.
One of my favorite people to read from, Wayne Peters. G'day all. I'm wondering if any of you can help can be of assistance with trying to track down a source for an engine I need for a 124 scale Formula Holden race car. Formula Holden was an Australian racing series in the 1990s that initially ran 3.8 liter Buick V6 engines in secondhand Formula 3000 chassis. I think they were the Australian versions of the LN3/LN27 used in the VN model Holden Commodore ? And then he says either are suitable. 125th kit engine or a 3D printed version would be perfect. I have a 124 scale Hasegawa Lola T90/50 that will supply everything bar the engine. That kit has a 3.0 liter V8 as per F3000 specs. Cheers, Wayne. I'm thinking, is the Grand National engine the right size? Is that a 3.8 liter?
It is.
Because it's a turbo.
Yeah.
Yep. The Monogram Grand National is a 3.8 liter. Yep.
That's a 24 scale, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, Wayne. There you go. You just need to find yourself a Monogram. What did we just say?
Hold on.
Grand National.
Hold on.
Jason's
I can do it. Look at this. Look at this. Watch.
Jason's going to do a thing.
Oh,
I'm going to do a thing.
of course he has one in his stash.
Oh, by the way, pay no attention to the hole that Jonesy has chewed in this box because he's a jerk.
What a jerk cat.
There we go. The Monogram Grand National model kit, 124 scale, and it's got the right type of engine in it for you, bud.
Yes, sir. There it is.
So hopefully you can score one of those there, Wayne.
Yeah, exactly.
And I can even top that, but it's a little harder to get a hold of. Is if you find the old Monogram Mac Tools IndyCar, it has the IndyCar engine in there with some of the, and it's turbocharged, but more, for the race cars and stuff. That one that would work. And it has valve covers that say Buick with that 6 that looks like a turbo.
Hold on, I missed it. What are we looking for?
The Mac Tools IndyCar.
Oh, yes.
That has it in there, and it has like all the race stuff and has those cool valve covers and everything.
Question, not to get off topic, but it's not really off topic. The Skoal IndyCar, same engine, right?
I don't know.
I have a Skoal IndyCar that I bought at a show. I think so. It says
it's got the Buick V6, yeah.
Well, it's a bagged kit. It was like a kit without a box. I got for $5 at the show.
Well, I think you can look up Google machine.
Get on the Google box.
Let me do that.
That's a lot better than getting on the Giggle box.
The Giggle. I don't know. I prefer the Giggle box, but that's okay.
You did okay, Chuck?
But got arthritis in my toe, dude.
Jeez.
And it's all swollen. My toe's swollen right now.
I got the arthritis in my toe.
That just means it's going to rain.
In
your hobby room.
I think it could be part of the reason, that weather, how it was.
100%, dude. That's probably fucked up because of the weather.
But like it jabs pain at me.
Oh.
Is it the Skoal or is it the Quaker State?
I think it's a Quaker State.
Now I'm thinking it's Quaker State.
That's a Porsche.
I don't remember now. Okay, well I've got an Indy car. We don't know which livery it is. We don't know what engine's in it, but I've got it.
But it's an open wheel race car.
It is.
I think you just need to put dirt track tires in that thing and turn it loose.
Oh, I like that.
That would be cool.
Right? Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, that just put an idea. Squirrel.
Squirrel.
It's a reminder to our listeners. It's not about the squirrels. It's about the dog that's chasing them.
Real quick. Can you see it? There.
I can see it.
Yeah.
I see
it.
That has the V6. That's the Mac Tools IndyCar.
I've never seen that kit.
Is that a 24 scale?
They're 24 scale.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I did an AMT one. That wasn't 24 scale.
Way better than those stupid 1/20th. Oh, sorry.
I'm starting my own model company. I'm making 1/21st scale cars.
120.
That would be fantastic.
I know, right?
121st.
That would make everyone angry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't understand why your sales are so slumpy. Oh, I can tell you why. Because your models suck. All right. Next is from Leon. Leon says, I'm saying hi and keep up the great work, everyone. Well, thank you very much, Leon.
Thank you.
Always appreciate hearing from Leon. And next is Mike from Mike's Mods and Customs. He says here, what's up, guys? Just want to chime in and let you know we're here listening to every episode in Central New York. Also, keeping up with the Facebook group. Looking forward to the fall show season. Looking forward to hanging out with Jason in September at PatCon and again at Classic Plastic. Keep up the good work, guys. Thanks for keeping us entertained. You're very welcome, Mike. I wish, hopefully, one day I'll be out at one of the shows you're actually attending so we can meet in person as well. That would be awesome. And then last but not least is an email from John Williams, not the composer. He says, hey guys, I really enjoy listening to your podcast and I've picked up a few new tricks and tools because of you guys. He says, I also attached a flyer for his show, which I think we got forwarded on to Jason. Yeah, we forwarded it on to Jason. So I think that was in your show notes there earlier on. So thank you very much, John. Appreciate that very much.
Okay, good.
And glad to hear that we were actually able to help you out and entertain you as well. And that is a conclusion for the emails. Welcome back, folks. Thanks for sticking around through our little brief pause there while we had to take care of personal business and talk tattoos. But we have no real commercial to play for you from Iceman Collections, but we do have an email that he wanted to share. So here we go. From Joel at Iceman Collections. It's been an honor to support this podcast all the way from its inception and connect with such passionate community of builders and enthusiasts. A huge thank you to all four of you for what you have done with the podcast the last 2 years. You've been an essential cog in our machine to help push us forward. We appreciate the support, the suggestions, and the casual conversations that came from the viewers and listeners. Keep creating, keep building, and remember, Iceman Collections is here to help you elevate your builds. Thank you very much, Joel. We appreciate that beyond belief.
Very touching.
So, there we go. All right. Well, this section of the podcast, we usually talk to a guest. We don't have one. So we're going to talk to each other, which is great.
Fine.
Matt actually came up with this idea, which is cool because he waited all the way to the very last one to come up with an idea. We all said, yeah, that'll work. But his idea was that we each talk about our favorite model built by one of the other hosts of the podcast. So we each picked one from each other, and we're going to start talking about them now, all at once. Go. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, well,
jump ball. Yeah. So, who would like to volunteer to go first? Jason put up both hands. Does that mean no?
Yes.
Okay. So does yes mean no, or does he no? It's like I'm talking to Avril Lavigne over here. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe. Think about it.
he's listening to Avril Lavigne.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay, let's go with Jason.
Okay. So who do I start with? I'm going to start with Matt, my good friend. And I'm pulling up a picture of it so that I can point out some of the best details that I like. Would be your 76 Nova Super Stalker.
Oh,
the yellow and orangish one.
Yeah, built with that kit that's coming out.
Yes, that is my favorite build of yours.
No kidding.
Yes, I absolutely love the way you put your name on it. Your name's on the door, your name's on the window. And I'm a huge fan of drag cars. That car does look perfect. It's the perfect Super Stalker.
Yeah, it's like period piece. I was aiming for it to be like, 1979, 1980, 81, so a car from that era.
Yeah, dude, that thing is killer. I gotta say, absolutely killer.
Thanks.
You should get it out, clean it up, show it off a little bit more.
I'll do that. That's right.
Careful that
I'll
chair
bring it
doesn't
to
break.
Spirit of Speed. How's that sound?
There you go.
Don't
Bring
lean
that
back.
to Spirit
I
of
will.
Speed.
I never
don't-
brought it.
Yeah.
I will bring it to Spirit of Speed.
Yes.
There's room in the car. There's room in the car. Bring it.
There's room in the car.
Also,
Okay.
Matt, could you take those stickers off your microphone? It's weird looking. Thank you.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like the whole thing we were talking about earlier with the tattoos.
The tattoo.
Yeah. Yee.
Yeesh. There you go.
Yee.
Thank you. This is a family show, you know,
This
Right.
this
where
is
we
a
talk
family
about
show.
people's families. and
Somebody's
stuff.
family.
Right. So who's your
Somebody's-
next pick, Jason? Who's your
My next
Jason?
pick is Brian. You're Jimmy.
Put the thing back on the microphone, Matt.
I don't want to know. I thought this was a family show.
I
That's what I
may,
thought too.
I may or may not have picked that model build just so I could say that.
Okay.
Brian,
Fair enough.
I love you, Jimmy.
At least somebody
No,
does.
For real, dude. That I followed along with that build, and that's just cool.
Thank you.
The drawer in the back with the oh god, I can never remember the name of the. What is the name of that?
The key to the
weapon?
city.
The key to the city.
Yeah.
That is just brilliant, and I think you executed that perfectly.
Thank you.
That
you
is
so
my
much.
all-time favorite build. And Chuck, my pick for you's got to be the 59 El Camino. Dude, that thing is just killer.
Thank you.
Absolutely killer. I love everything you did with that car.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It seems to be a crowd favorite.
Yeah,
It does
it
okay at
definitely.
shows, I guess.
Yes.
It's
Not with this crowd, but yeah.
No,
Yeah.
well, with at least me. Yeah, dude, I
Yeah, at
love
least
that
you.
thing.
Yeah. No, that's
Cool.
a good build. Let's go with Chuck.
Chuck.
All right. My favorite build for Jason,
Mhm.
and I did put it on my Facebook page. It's going to be that Jaguar.
Mm.
Jaguar.
Nice,
I-
nice.
I always thought that was a awesome kit, and ever since you built that, I kind of want to build it now.
Nice.
So
Thank
it
you.
kind of inspired me to build that. It is a sleek looking car, and you
Yeah.
picked the right color and everything for that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Beep, 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 beep.
I think Chuck is crying.
That's all, folks.
Matt, Matt, your favorite car is also unfinished. That I really, really like that Camaro you did, and it
black
has
one?
it has a lot of potential. So I would like to see that finished in the future.
Yes, me too.
It has more potential than you think than you know it has, and you don't even see yourself as a builder of that caliber, and I think you are actually.
Thank you, Chuck.
You're welcome.
I know. I definitely. That's one I really would like to make time for. That's another one I want to really make it the Spirit of Speed. That seems like the best show for that car too.
And
totally.
for Brian, I don't like anything. No, just kidding.
That's fine. That's
I'm
fair.
kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm just going to cross you off.
There's a car that Brian built, and he kicked my ass at the show. Do you remember what car that is, Brian?
Was that the Mini Cooper?
Yes.
Ah-ha-ha.
So that has got to be one of my favorites. I would have said the Jimmy, but this is a family show.
No, leave that for me.
Yeah.
So that he
but
wants to talk about my Mini. That's cool.
that Mini Cooper is probably, I think it's one of your best builds. But again, you have been leveling it up a lot lately. And I think when you went out of the box with the dart bag, it's probably right up there with that Mini Cooper, in my opinion. But I have to say the Mini Cooper just because it beat the crap out of me. So yeah, you like beat me so bad, I almost threw mine in the trash.
You
But,
almost don't throw Mini.
But I think that you are becoming a really, really good builder, especially now. I mean, you're just thinking out of the box, building things to a different level. So
Thank you, Chuck.
I've actually enjoyed watching you
flourish
exceeded this.
into the modeler
Flourish.
that you've become.
Yes, and he has. I think he has.
Yeah,
Oh, absolutely.
I agree.
Thank you. Well, I owe a lot of it to you guys for, helping me push boundaries, just like we all do for each other. So thank you,
So-
Chuck.
Those are my answers.
Cool. They're very
Did I
good
pick
choices.
well?
I think you picked well. I'm glad to
Yeah.
see you read that email. Here's what you should say.
And again, sometimes I don't respond a lot because I do get busy, and you guys, I think you guys understand.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. So let's see. Matt, would you like to go next?
I would. And, well, one thing I got to say I had a hard time with all three of you guys is all three of you, I look over the pictures I have of your models and stuff, and I'd always have two. And I go, oh my goodness. But there'd be reasons behind it. And so I'm going to break the rules, and I'm going to throw a little quick honorable mention. And I'm going to start with Jason. But I was really well, first of all, Jason, I got to say about you is you are the rate that you build models.
I know, machine.
So envious of it. And you just have such a steady stream, and you punch out these models, and they are beautiful. It's not, you're not slamming these things together, and they're just you're not an assembler, you're a modeler.
I think
right.
I think he has AI building his models.
Yeah, no. And I have to say, I was blown away by your absolute box stock GTR, the R32. I mean, right? That's what it was, right?
R34.
R34.
The black one.
Man, that was stellar, but that's not my favorite. That's an honorable mention. The car that made me go and inspire me was that Firebird, dude.
I almost said that.
That Firebird and the color that you picked, that's a color I really love.
I almost said it.
Game. And that was a really bitchin' build, man. And I love those cars. And that one was really cool and inspired me to want to bust the one that I had started out, but I don't need another squirrel. So, and again, now I hate you. You create squirrels for me. So
I do.
Yeah, that was a killer model. But man, you really, I got to say, back to that Skyline is you what you did. You kind of went out of your box with painting. I know that's what you've been working on the most is advancing your painting, and you really nailed it with the paint. The hardest color to do a paint job at that level is black. So you just
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Chuck, don't like any of your stuff. BG, no, Chuck. Now, again, I gotta say something. There was two models I was going back and forth with, so I got an honorable mention. I got to talk about your 40 Ford van, the panel van, the 40 Ford panel van. That was from our first USAC. That you knocked it so friggin' out of the park with that. That was just, again, a black car, and the paint was beautiful and the right wheels. But that's not my favorite. You have a model that is absolutely my favorite, and it's probably an under the radar one that nobody would think of when they think of Chuck.
I know what it is.
You know what it is. It's that Mercury. Mercury.
Oh man, I almost said the Mercury.
I'm going to say a bad word. That effing Mercury is so perfect. Everything about it, the color, and then you went. You kept it very. I love that it's a stock. It's not chopped, all that stuff, but you kept it so simple. Yet, man, you dropped a more modern engine in there. Just everything was tasteful about that. That model is exquisite in my book. Totally.
That's one I kind of thought out a little bit.
Agreed. Agreed. The thing is killer.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's definitely killer. BG, my friend, like everybody says, you have absolutely upped your game every freaking time you build a model. And again, there was two of them. But this one's kind of an interesting why one edged out the other. But I got to give honorable mention to Dart Bag. You took it to a level. That model is so freaking cool, so unique, so just everything about it. Just a bitchin' model. But the model that is my favorite is Chucky Buster. Your 32. Because that's the one. And first of all, you know, I was so, speaking of like Chuck's honorable mention, his 44, which you came second behind that 44 when I was a judge at a show. And everybody, I'm telling the truth when I say I don't give a crap if anybody's my friend. I judge models. Seriously. I don't give nothing away. And those two had the best models in that class. And that was a heavy class. And I had 3 other judges with me that completely agreed with me on this. You know, it wasn't just me saying it. But the thing about looking at, I mean, you just were right there, right nipping at Chuck's heels with that. But the big thing about that, I mean, the color was perfect. The build was just really clean, well done. And that was the model that you had decided that you were going to step up your level because you didn't think you were that kind of
think
player.
that's where he started.
That's where
he started climbing that ladder.
That's what makes
that
what makes that one my favorite, because that was the one that you just took off from there, because you just set your mind, because you know, when I first met you, you just didn't believe in yourself, and you were already showing that you were a great modeler, but you went, oh, I can do it, and you did, and it showed. And that model is just beautiful, and I love that model. Now,
Brian, you're up in your game so much. I'm seeing you're not finishing models because you're putting so much detail into one model.
Yeah.
So it's taking you forever. Now, welcome to my world. Welcome to my world.
I didn't even talk about the 57 Chevy Gasser I started last week. So,
oh my God, yeah.
Oh, I know, and that thing is killer.
Thank you. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna make us debut.
And the Mala boosted that you're doing, I can't wait to see how both those turn out.
That needs a lot of love and attention, so I want to make sure I have
it's
blinders on for that. But thank you guys. Thank you very much. Let's see. For me, I need to look at my phone because I have pictures. And I'll start with Chuck. So you're probably going to be surprised which one I picked. And it's your Mini Cooper, because I beat
what
it so bad. Just kidding.
That's awesome. I was like, that old thing.
No, seriously, I picked your little coffin build because I know that you did some stuff on that thing. That there's just little subtle tweaks here and there and changes that you did to that just looking at it, you wouldn't know are different unless you're looking at the box art. But they all come together really, really, really well. And I know you like cut the doors open on that thing, and you did some really cool interior work and all that kind of stuff. So that one for me has always been a big favorite of mine because of what you did to that and the way it came out. So good job on that one, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I really like that one. And I was so impressed by your build. I sold my kit and decided not to even try and fucking build it. So
I actually want to build another one. That kit is crazy warped out of the box, man. I mean, it's
So what you did to that was to make it look good, and then to make it look that much better was pretty outstanding. And then Jason, I picked one that's kind of outside the norm, and I picked your trash can Mustang.
Oh, nice.
Why are you calling it a trash can, bro?
Because
that's the name of it.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Because that's where it ended up for a brief time.
Yep.
But
it is.
I went back and I actually rewatched the video again today, and I was like, you know what? I'm solid in my choices, because you actually talk about in the video how you are doing things on that you've never done before, but you've always wanted to do, and you knocked it out of the park with the rust and the weathering and stuff on there. And that being your first attempt at doing that, it's a watershed moment in your building. So
Thank you.
I also love the fact that you took something that was going to end up in a dumpster and was like, nope, I can do something with this. I can get this fixed. I can do something else with it. And I know you and I talked a little bit about it while you're working on it and everything.
Yeah.
Bouncing some ideas off of me and stuff. And that I think that's one of those things that helped solidify our friendship even more was the discussion of that.
Yes.
And the fact that you texted me at like 8:00 my time, I think it was Wednesday or whatever, so you're on call. You texted me like late at night. You're like, "Well, I pulled it out of the can. It's back on the bench."
Yeah. Yes.
And I liked how it turned out so much, but then I was also so proud of you for pulling it out of the trash and saving it, and then just making a left turn and going a different direction with it to get it done and do an experimentation with it. So I think that was pretty awesome.
Thank you.
Knowing that you can do bright, shiny, and dirty, rusty. I mean, that's a nice tool belt to have.
It is very nice, and I owe you the thanks for that.
Oh well, I didn't pick that because of that, but you're welcome.
No, I do. You've given me lots of advice and ideas, and I mean, another thanks that what kind of weird that we're doing this now, but I owe a huge thanks for some of the stuff that you've walked me through, turning my Land Rover into a muddy mess.
Oh yes.
100% needs to be credited to you.
Thank you. We did that over Discord, didn't we?
We did. Yes. Yeah. And that between that and the value gear stuff from Steve, that transformed a model that I absolutely hated into one of my favorite builds. So
isn't that something?
Thank you.
Isn't that great? And then last but not least, Matt, for you, I picked Chuck's Mini Cooper because I beat it so bad.
That's right.
Yeah, keeping it light. No, I picked your 40 Ford from the USAC build.
Oh,
because
you finished it.
Your love for that model was so genuine and easy to see. How it came out and the way you would talk to me about it, the way you did your videos about it, and how you had a couple little oopsies here and there while you're working on it, but you just rolled with it and you just kept going and like you had some paint blemishes and stuff, but you just worked that into the build and your little bit of rusting on there and stuff like the guy building it with a fender. So there's like nice backstory, and then it was a recreation of one he had done before. So you were like I don't know, sort of like walking down memory lane with that. And then the fact that it was the model that started the USAC build.
It was, yes.
Yeah.
It was the model that the USAC build was created around. So I had to give that one the props because of how much it meant to you to have that model, and then what it means to everybody else out there because of the USAC group.
Really cool.
Yes.
So
I never looked at it like that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
so
one thing.
Speaking of,
when
is that going to be announced?
On the 1st of September.
September 1st. Yeah.
I got the video ready to come out onto the Facebook group.
So I have a suggestion.
okay.
While we're talking about our builds, everybody's favorite build and this and that, I think, Matt, it would be really cool because you never do it, and it's been a long time since you have. Do a video and show your builds. Like, show the builds that are in the cases behind you, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
Because, I mean, it's been a few years since you've done anything like that. And you've got some really killer stuff back there. And I think sometimes people forget how good of a builder you are. Because, for whatever...
nothing, that's why.
As of late, you've had a hard time finishing stuff. It is what it is. But you've got some really cool stuff back there that should be seen.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. I double dog dare you.
Oh, well, I guess I got to do it.
And whatever you do not credit me for that video. Absolutely do not credit me at all. Not whatsoever. Don't credit Blue Ox Model Shop or Jason Hansen at all for that idea.
Spell it out for me so I can
start a fire and run away?
Yeah, he did. That's a lot better than I thought he was going to go with that. I hope you do, Matt. I thought you were going to introduce a group build and run.
Throw it in the room and run out.
Yeah. Jason, so I want to get one of those fake grenades that says group build on it and just have that on the desk and just be like, this is my group build grenade. Just throw it in the room and run.
That's a great idea. Oh my God.
Well, that was actually cool. I really liked that segment. That was a lot of fun.
I did too. That was amazing.
We should have done that 40 episodes ago.
Yeah, well, it took Matt 46 episodes to come up with the idea. So
it just one night. I went bang.
That was a good idea.
Yeah,
like the ring finger off of a running motor fan. Bang.
Yeah.
Been there.
Oh,
all right.
You say that with experience.
Yeah. So the whole other podcast. So that's the one that we talk about tattoos and belly buttons. Let's see. So, personal favorite episodes of the podcast. Do you guys actually have any ones you can actually share?
I actually have one.
I put a lot of thought. I put a lot of thought into this.
The episode with Doug White.
That was your favorite with Doug White.
Yeah,
really?
Because I didn't understand how much me and Doug White actually had in common. It was a good episode. The guy is a really good speaker. Lots of information. Yeah, that was probably one of my favorite.
Nice.
Or the one where I said I was gonna bleep 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 bleep, and I screwed up.
Well,
that doesn't narrow it down at all, dude.
Yeah, could be every one. Every show is the best show ever.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
How's about you, Jason?
Well, so much like Matt, I put a lot of thought into this, and much like Matt, I have a couple of honorable mentions. My first honorable mention is the Lost episode where Chuck said he was going to beat us all off.
Yeah,
I still never found that.
Yeah, we never found that.
That was before episode 8. I know it's
just gone.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely gone.
Thank God.
It's out there.
The next honorable
Find it for us.
Like that.
Somebody find it for us.
Oh God! The next
That is
honorable
funny.
mention is the Turtle in the Outhouse episode. I've never laughed so hard in my life.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that was a good time.
Oh my
That
gosh!
was a rough one. I
That
think
still comes up in like random conversations with people that aren't even affiliated with this podcast.
Mikey still brings that up.
that one also broke the record of F-bombs you threw.
I think so. Yes.
It was
Uh,
poetic.
I think so. Okay, now to get to the serious part. The serious part about this is I also have two legit favorite episodes. One being the Doug White episode also. Doug White is he's my quintessential modeling hero, right? I remember looking at magazine articles even before I could really read them and understand them and knew that they were Doug's. And his models are just amazing. I've met him in person. Nicest guy you're ever going to want to meet. And being able to actually get him on a project that I was working on and do an interview with him was a dream come true.
that's awesome.
Second, my tie, they're both tied, has to be the Fred Henry episode where he does the 10 questions.
Oh yeah.
That
was
a
a lot of fun.
damn good one.
A lot of fun. That's got to be the tops for me. Absolute tops.
Oh, those are well chosen, dude.
Yeah.
Good.
Definitely. How about you, Matt?
Well, the one that is my favorite, I really enjoyed. I mean, there was a couple of them. There's one I couldn't remember what was at, but the one that I always think of, the one that I go back and listen to, and it's also the one that I worked the hardest on, was when we had Rob Riv and Tooch from the Modeling Insanity podcast. That was a banger of a show, and I just worked really hard to edit the living heck out of that thing. Trying to keep it at like Rob's level of editing. I wanted to make him proud of it, but that was a lot of fun to do, and it was a lot of fun to edit, and it was just a riot. Those guys just were so funny, and Steve Tooch is friggin' hilarious, but it was really great conversations. We really talked about a lot of really cool modeling things, and
different topics.
Great topic. So that is my all-time favorite. Like I said, that is probably out of all of our episodes the one that I've gone back and listened to multiple times.
You know what's really cool about that episode too is that solidified our friendship with those guys.
Yes, it did. It did.
True.
Yeah.
It did. Yeah, and we didn't have Justin Ryan on it, so that made it even better.
Even better.
No, just
no comment.
Rioli.
No comment.
Yeah. Justolium Rylon.
Justolium
Jason and I both gave a first and last
Rylon.
name in the comments of some video.
Justolium Rylon.
I mean, how we can't write this stuff,
No.
No. It's so perfect.
How perfect is that?
Nah, every
I
one
would
of those
say-
guys on that podcast are great.
They are awesome guys, and I remember that episode fondly because of just the screwing around we were doing talking to these guys.
Oh yeah.
And I heard tell later on that Riv was like, I felt like BG was interrogating me with all of his questions.
Yes. Yeah. Do you
Like,
remember
hey,
when
that
I was? Do you remember when I was reading the show stuff? He's like, "Geez, how many shows you gonna read?" He's like, 3.
Yeah.
Three!
Only 3. Only 3.
Yeah, and then one of the outtakes was, how many fucking emails you gonna read? It's gonna be all fucking night, while he's watching the Jets lose their ass.
Yeah,
on
he's
the
watching
TV.
a fucking jet. He's going,
Yeah, but I don't know if folks know this or not, but before we even started recording, he's like, okay, are we all ready to go? We're like, yeah, we're ready to go. Are you ready to go? Yep, I'm ready to go. Okay, so before we get started, I want to say one thing to all you guys. What's that? Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Let's go. They're like, okay. By the way, as a side note, I am the guy on this podcast that dropped the first F-bomb. So I'm very proud of that.
are.
You
Yes,
are.
you are.
he dropped the first F-bomb.
Yep. And then all of my subscribers are like, oh, Mr. BG swears. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I do.
Now it's old hat.
Now it's all
Yeah,
that,
pretty much. Yeah, exactly.
Right. So let's see. For me, I have 2 favorite episodes. First one was the one we did with Scott Culmer.
Oh,
right?
nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
Yep.
not only were we learning about Scott, Matt's known Scott for forever and stuff like that, but we all started to get to know Scott. And before we started doing the recording, I often will contact the celebrity that we're going to talk to prep him for the show. And I called him on, I think, Wednesday previous and talked to him for way longer than I needed to. We just started hitting it off and hanging out. And it's like, this guy is friggin' awesome. And finding out what he has done for the modeling community through magazines and shows and all that kind of stuff has been an amazing thing to find out, right? And then to have done the show and have him just be so fun to talk to. And then afterwards, we've remained, just like a lot of the other people we talked to, remain friends. And I just got to say that that's one of my fondest remembered episodes because of the friendship that grew from that.
Yeah, no kidding.
But
That's a good one.
And this is going to sound weird to say this, but my all-time favorite one was the very first episode we did. Because none of us knew what the hell we were doing. And it showed so much.
Yeah.
But we stuck it out. I remember having to add more deodorant after the show because I was sweating through my shirt. I was so panicking through that whole thing. But after it was all said and done, the high that I felt afterwards of wrapping up recording was just unsurpassed. I wanted to just keep doing it for as long as I could.
Yeah.
And 2 years later, here we are. So
Yeah.
that's my all-time favorite episode.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. I
That's
wondered
really
if someone
cool.
was going to mention that.
Yeah.
That was.
So I don't
that
even
was,
remember what we talked about. Don't
that
even.
was
I think we talked about a word. What's that?
That was a delightful disaster.
Oh, listen, I remember the first episode. That was the episode where Matt's like, listen, you're going to come in, you're going to do the Northeast Model Car Report. Right? So you're going to do that. You're going to sit backstage and I'll bring you in. It was like 12:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Right. Because Matt was working the night shift then.
Yeah, exactly. Brings me in. And I remember sitting backstage and I'm like, and they're like, hey, there he is, Jason. I'm like, oh, hey, how's it going?
And then you were supposed to get the hell out too afterwards, but you hung out the whole time.
I've been here 47 episodes later. Here I am.
Yep.
Yeah.
But by the second episode,
It worked out really good.
What he's right. Let's just have him be in with right.
Well, here's the question:
episode, you were no longer a segment. You were full tilt in.
Yeah.
How many episodes have we individually missed over the years?
Ooh,
I've missed like one or two, maybe.
I think Chuck missed at least. I think one for sure. We had Matthew Inman.
No, it was I know that one I missed. I missed another one, I think.
I feel like it was two.
And it was both hunting.
Maybe three.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, there was
definitely two. Definitely two.
There was that one where you were the lead host, Chuck, and then you got a phone call from your family with bad family news, and then I took over running the rest of the episode.
Yeah.
And I don't think you came back. I don't know if you came back or not for the rest of the episode, but you're like somebody was. I think Jason was doing Northeast Model Car Report, and you got a phone call, and you looked up and you went like this, and I'm like, you're good, or whatever. And you walked off camera, and then I just took over the rest of the thing, and I was like, I was so proud of myself.
Yeah, right.
One time I was hunting. I know that I was gone for like 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You're out hunting aliens.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
Right. He was hunting aliens.
Right.
They were hunting
Jason
aliens. Yes.
Jason, have you missed it? You missed an episode, Jason.
I missed. One for sure, maybe two. I don't think so though.
I think it was one for sure.
I think it's one. Yeah.
It wasn't a very raucous episode, remember?
No, it was the episode where you had Josh Reese and Chris Bell on.
That's right.
And
yeah.
It was the next
that
week.
Was a good one too.
I'm listening to it, and Chris Bell's like, "Oh, well, we don't need Jason anymore. We're going to take over his job. He's fired."
That's right.
And I'm like,
that was a good.
Oh, by the way, this really isn't our
episode.
This really isn't our last episode, Jason. Just thought we'd let you know that.
Yeah.
You know what? It's okay, Matt, because I'm still out.
Bye.
Listen, I'm like Avril Lavigne. I'm out of here because nobody's heard of her in 20 years.
Was she the Huck Tui girl, or was that somebody else?
It's so complicated.
Okay,
somebody else.
Jeez. Now, I missed one because I was sick.
Yeah, I remember that.
I edited it and I inserted myself in.
Oh, I remember that. I listened to that one too, and I was like, "What is he doing?" It was like
that was.
And then you get Matt's voice like this in the background.
Yeah,
I'm still here.
I'm never really gone. Never ever.
Yeah.
I'm like a Star Wars character. I really am. I'm never gone.
Ryan, how about you? How many have you missed?
None.
He's the only one.
No,
he's the only one.
Because I got nothing else going on in my life, so I'm like, I just sit here all the time, just like this, waiting to push the record button.
Just waiting,
just twiddling my thumbs. Yep.
Loser.
Why do you got to rock when you do that? It's kind of a funny. But yeah, the episode where Matt missed out, but then did the editing and then inserted himself, as air quotes say, creepiest episode ever.
It was.
It wasn't even a Halloween one. Creepiest episode ever.
Yeah, and that was also the episode that made us decide that we were never going to do it without you because we didn't trust you.
It's just.
Well, it's been a long run though, guys.
It's been a good run, man. That's why I mean, go out while you're
every other week.
That's if you think about it, every other week for 2 years.
Yeah, we stayed pretty good with it, man.
Over 2 years.
Yeah.
If I could do the math right now, you would probably be right.
Yeah,
Yeah. No. Cool.
could be.
All right. Well, takes care of personal favorite episodes. Anything else anybody would like to add before we go on to other things?
Last show ever. I mean, best show ever.
Last show ever.
Best podcast ever.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, so
Right.
funny.
And there was so many people we wanted to get to also, like Jameson from
Yeah.
Scale Finishes.
Yeah.
Talked to the other guys that were on the other podcasts, the Jameses.
James is.
But,
Yeah, we never got there.
Nope.
Yep.
We're just a bunch of failures.
Speak for yourself.
So before we go and say our personal goodbyes, thank yous, and all that, I would like to thank a couple of people that have supported us, if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
Please do.
Okay. First off, I want to say a heartfelt thank you to Keith McGregor.
Yes.
Always giving us an email to talk about, except for this last show. What's up with that, Keith?
He's a great guy.
Keith McGregor email.
Keith, thank you. Jason Rothgeb. He reaches out to the show all the time, but he also never fails to make comment on the Facebook group or my Facebook group or Matt's Facebook group. That dude is always contributing.
Yep.
So I want to say thank you to him. And I want to say thank you to everybody else who has emailed us or, sent hate mail to Chuck, mostly. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate that.
Thank you for doing that, definitely.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Awesome, dude. Thank you.
Awesome.
You're welcome.
All right. Anybody else want to say anything before we get into the goodbyes?
All three of you, lose my frickin' number, lose my email.
Okay. Well, I'll
Please.
do that right now.
Piece of cake.
Already done. Already done, dude. Already done.
Yeah, you're
You
who
only
now?
knew, if you know, we seem all nice and fuzzy here, but if you knew what happened,
Yeah.
behind-
Don't put a
It's all
gun in the
about
middle of the room
turtle.
with us in it.
it's all-
Oh, shit.
outhouse.
Oh, shit. You know what I just realized? What are we, like 2 hours and 20 minutes into recording? None of us have names on the screen.
We don't.
Damn.
It's so,
Oh,
It's 'cause-
God.
It's because we're retired now.
Well, that's
Yeah,
okay
we
because that's
I got
okay
pants
because
on. That's good.
the 15 people that are going to watch this on YouTube don't care anyway. So
Right.
They know us.
That's all good.
they
There
know.
we go.
There you go.
My
Oh,
name's Bill.
yeah,
There you go.
good. Chuck and
there
Jason
it is.
can go F themselves, obviously.
Cool. I forgot to do that. Yeah. But it threw me off. The StreamYard was all different when I signed in.
Oh, there they are. Wow, that's
Yeah.
weird. Once I minimize the
You
screen, my
even
name
mentioned
is
that
there.
at the very beginning of this.
What's that, Chuck?
You even mentioned something about it being different right from
Yeah.
the beginning.
So, okay. So, my story holds true.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into the, you know what? Actually, before we do that, to take a page out of Jason's book, I do want to say thank you to a couple of very special people as well. I would first like to thank Pam, Jason's mother-in-law, for being our very first supporter.
That's
Those
right.
are her curtains right there.
So
Those are her
and I have a
curtains.
matching set on this side of the country.
Yes.
Right. The mother-in-laws.
Yeah,
Yes.
Mother-in-law.
the mother-in-laws.
Thank you,
and
Mom.
And I'd also like to thank every single guest we had on the podcast. One of the reasons why I like sending them the outline was so that they could follow along and recognize it's only just a little bit longer than I can leave and go home. That's there's a countdown sheet for how much longer till I'm free. So I want to thank every single guest that we had. I cannot name all of them because, of course, there was so many, but we even had a couple of repeat guests here and there. And that having a guest on the show was just always so special. Didn't matter what we were talking about.
Matt Mogler was on here 2 or 3 times, wasn't
Yep.
Yes,
Mahler's on
what
a couple
was.
times.
Do you know who our first guest was?
he? Matt
Yes.
Inman?
No, it was Mark Batson.
It was
Batson.
okay. Yes, nice.
I forgot he was on here.
Yep,
Thank you,
that
Mark
was-
Batson, for being our first
We
guest.
should also thank Joelle with the Iceman Collections. We
Yes.
We should
Oh,
thank
yes,
Chris
of course.
Bell from Scale Speed Garage, Josh Reese with BCG Resins, and White Tank Resins. We should thank him too. He jumped on the show
Yeah.
towards the end. All these people have supported us and had our back through the whole 47 episodes.
Exactly. You know who else we should thank? Everybody that jumped into a group build that we hosted. Anybody that built something for the first year was the Porsche group build, and the Rally Car group build.
Mhm.
Anybody that contributed to that by building something, thank you.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Diddly
Because
doodly.
the rally car one was a huge hit. It seemed like.
Yeah.
Still
yeah.
a hit. It's still happening.
It's
It's
still
still
going
going, yeah.
on.
It's
gonna
going to
go
go
until
on
the end of
longer
the
than
year.
the show. Yeah.
Exactly. It really
I
is.
think
Gotta
it's
get
actually-
started.
It's gone on longer than the rally car season. Anyways.
Yeah, right. That's for sure.
I gotta get my scuba gear on and dive down and get that out of the water.
Yeah.
Build.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh,
Well,
ooh.
anyway. On that note, Chuck's gonna go snorkeling. Let's see here. Jason, would you like to lead us in the goodbyes or the closings?
So the closings are going to be a little bit different for this last episode.
I should
Instead
hope
of
so.
asking for a 5-star review, I want to thank everybody that gave us a 5-star review. You helped push this podcast to where it is today, and we greatly appreciate it. Also, I want to thank everybody that actually went to the consortium website and checked out all of those other really cool podcasts. I know there's going to be a few of you out there that did that. Well, at least I'd like to think there is. Also, thank you to everybody that joined the Facebook page and contributes on a daily basis. I know the three of us don't always comment and we don't always contribute to that page as much as we should. That Facebook page is going to stay up for the rest of the year so that the Rally Cool people can contribute, and who knows? I personally am gonna try to do a little bit better of a job of having a presence on that Facebook page through the rest of the year. And also, thank you to everybody who sent hate mail to Chuck. I love all of you guys.
Really love those people.
Really love those people.
Really
Yeah.
love those people. Absolutely.
Even if we had to make up personalities to send in emails to write about Chuck.
Hey, that's all that matters.
Love it.
Not saying names, but yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you very
Yeah.
much, Jason. And let's lead us into goodbyes. Let's have Chuck do that for this time.
It's been a fun time, guys. Thanks for putting up with our crap for 47 episodes, and nice being around. Bye,
Thank you.
guys.
Thank you, Chuck. Matt, how
See
about
ya.
you, bud? He's switching off his camera.
Out of here. Out of here. Yep. Same thing. Thank you, everybody, for supporting us and being fans and listening. And I just want to say these episodes are going to be up forever. We're never going to shut the Spotify down. We're never going to shut the the Facebook group, but the what is it? What do? We're YouTubers. We still have our channels, by the way. So go support us on our channels. But the YouTube channel where we're always going to have, I'm going to keep on putting up the old episodes on the classic channel. And if you meet a modeler that hasn't ever listened to us, still go turn them on to us. Let them go listen to, they got 47 episodes to listen to. So keep it alive. Want to thank you all for being that supportive.
Awesome.
See you later.
Jason?
Well, along those same lines, I want to thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. I want to thank everybody who tuned in, streamed, or downloaded all of these episodes. This was realistically some of the best times of my life. I wouldn't trade it for anything. And I need to thank each and every one of you guys. Matt, thank you for starting this whole deal. Thank you to the three of you for deciding to bring me into this full time. It's always
a hard
been,
decision.
It's
I
appreciate that. I appreciate that. It's always been kind of a dream or a goal or something to strive for to be on a podcast, and to be able to realize that and live it has been amazing. So thank you guys also for becoming some of my best friends. That will never change. We're always going to be in touch no matter what.
Yep.
We know that. Exactly. Thank you to everybody who supported us, some of the friends that I've made through the podcast. Again, I wouldn't give up any of you for anything. Just because we're not doing this anymore doesn't mean that, well, for me anyway, doesn't mean I'm going away. Check out my YouTube channel if you haven't. Check out my Sunday builds if you haven't. And this isn't goodbye, because you never know where I'm going to pop up next.
Yeah.
Well said, Jason.
Thank you.
Okay, well, that just leaves me. And I have my usual spiel I usually say, where I say thank you to BCG Resonance by Reese. Thank you for all the great stuff you supplied to us in the podcast over the years. Also to Scale Speed Garage, again, another great friend of the podcast. IcemanCollections.com. Not only a personal friend of a lot of us here, but at the same time, our very first supporter of the podcast. Somebody that has been there through thick and thin, and has always had the good, the should I say the bad sense to let me write commercials for him.
That was so fun. Oh my gosh.
That was so fun. What really, as a side note, what really tickled me was when Jason contacted me one day and was like, "I want to be part of that. Count me in." I'm like, all right, we can do that. But he's like, "It looks like so much fun. I want to be part of that." So, Joel's been a great sport in letting us do that for him. A special thank you, of course, to Chris at White Tanks Hobbies for coming on board and trying to get his name out there a little bit more. I know that he's a super busy guy and has a lot going on. He's got little kids and he does a lot of traveling and stuff for work. But also a super special thank you to Auto Modeler Magazine for everything they've done for us and the community at large. And personally, I want to thank my three co-hosts here, Matt, Chuck, and Jason. This has been a real special 2 years. And sometimes it was like, oh, I got to record this week, kind of a thing. But when it was all said and done, there was never a podcast where I threw my headphones down and walked away and was like, never again.
Yeah.
Except maybe after this one. But, yeah. But it's always been a real pleasure working with you guys. And it's been unreal. And I want to say a special thank you to Matt for when you created this, having me in mind. And I'm sorry, but the tears are coming. But I wanted to say thank you so much for that special opportunity for having asked me to be part of this. So thank you, my friend. I'll be forever indebted for you, my friend. But final thoughts. I know this is a sad day for some, but I personally am looking forward to our 10-year anniversary reunion episode. So stay tuned for that.
Nice.
All right.
Just kidding.
Well, that's it for us. Thank you all for being with us.
And I have to say, legit, best episode ever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Love you guys.
Love you
Same
too,
here,
buddy.
man.
Plenty of pisses.
True.
And they all happen at night.
Yes, and they all smell like asparagus.
Midnight, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
There's this old joke about these three guys at a rest home, And one of the guys says, you know, if I could just take a piss once in a while, it would be the best thing in the world. I'm up several times a night just going to the bathroom. If I could just have one healthy piss, I'd be fine. And the next guy says, you know, if I could just take a healthy dump, I would just feel so much better. I just can't do it all at once anymore. And the third guy goes, you know what? I take a healthy pee and a good dump every day at 7:30 in the morning. And the other two guys go, oh, that's great. He goes, no, because I don't get up until 9.
Too bad you weren't recording.
I am recording, actually.
That's something good to have at the end. The end.
Yeah, right. Let's end this on a pee and poop joke.
I could work that out.
It only took 49 episodes for us to do it right.
Yeah, my count is actually 47.
47.
What?
Yeah.
That's because you're right. I'm wrong.
And I have that recorded. You heard it here, folks.
Hey, it only took me 47 episodes to make a mistake.
Okay. Just BG, just smile and nod at him.
Yeah. Okay. I stopped giving a shit around episode 36, so it's cool.
Really? Wow, it went that long.
Hey, once we hit number 8, it was all gravy on the cake, man. It was just no problem.
Oh, goals were met.
Goals were met.
Exactly. That should have been my most favorite episode, episode 9.
You were the one who revealed that friggin' statistic to us, and we were sweating it the first 8 episodes.
Exactly.
Like we were going to get canceled from Spotify or something. And Spotify's going to send us a nasty word of email. Dear sirs or madams, we would like you to not post on this anymore.
Right. Your 3 listeners have stopped.
Should I get my cat? Nah, maybe
No, because then I have to get my cat. And he is a pain in the ass.
There's no way I get my cat.
You know, Jonesy's well named because he's the surviving cat from the Alien movie.
He is.
You got a cat?
Yeah, I got a cat.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
he does.
I'll go get him.
No way. He got a cat?
Yes, way. He definitely got a cat.
Are you serious?
That's cool.
I'm as serious as a heart attack right now.
I think it's a fake cat or something.
Oh, jeez.
First I thought,
Hey!
He was actually a prop from an old. No, you stay. He was a prop from a show we did a long time ago when I was in the theater.
Seeing that this is like our last show,
Mm-hmm.
You want to get PETA against us?
No.
I could definitely go for a euro. I don't know about PETA. Do we have kits to share? I have a stack of stuff right here to share.
I do. I found 3. I found
3 for Jason.
Hold on.
You know, if you want to share kits, do it. I don't have any, so no big deal. I got one I could show, I guess.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just my lunch from yesterday is still coming back on me.
Oof. That's what happens when you cook for yourself.
I always cook for myself.
You always cook for yourself.
No,
That's what happens when I cook for myself.
I get indigestion when you cook for yourself. Jason, stop it. You're killing me. I decided to get kind of fancy with my ramen, and I put in a tin of smoked mackerel, and I wish I hadn't done that.
Are those the Galaxy trailers you showed last time?
Did I show those already?
Yeah, you did.
Dang.
Womp, womp.
I'll be back.
Womp, womp.
Crap.
Good to see if they got me at the Whataburger.
Guy's got 6,000 models, and he picks the same fucking one every episode. You should show us the AMT Special Edition Wonder Woman airplane that's transparently molded in the transparent box with the transparent substance.
so not that either then.
No.
No, but Jason did show that one last time.
I know, but I didn't, so I don't want
Yeah,
to
he
take it
did.
anymore.
That's right. Exactly.
Any questions before we get started? Any last minute concerns?
I have lots of concerns.
I have lots of questions. None of them pertaining to this, though.
Okay.
And that was my
If
big concern.
it's about economics, I can answer those questions for you very easily. This sucks.
Cool. And I just like right this second, all of a sudden, I gotta go pee-pee. I was thinking before I didn't have to, but now I do.
It's the power of positive thought.
So that could be it, or that I'm just old.
Damn it! Now I gotta go too. This bar doesn't quite taste right.
Uh-oh.
I should have more to make sure it's probably.
Oh, I don't know if I
Not
would
good.
do that.
Okay.
What's that?
It also doesn't sound right.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna stop eating this. Yeah. I think
Yes, that's good advice to give to yourself.
I think I've just seen how I die.
Oh wow! Right here.
I have seen my death, and it is a lonely one.
So Linda's gone right now.
Right now.
Yeah. She's still gone.
So when?
And she's still gone. I'm just keeping you updated.
And she's still gone.
Oh, thank you. When we get done with the recording, keep on texting me. Let me know.
Yeah. She flies home tomorrow, but the thing is, I'm scheduled to work tomorrow. And when she made her plans, I wasn't scheduled to work Saturday. So now I am scheduled to work Saturday. So then I was like, what time do you get in? She's like, my plane lands at like 2 or something. I'm like, oh, cool. You can just wait around the airport for a couple hours. I can pick you up after work when I get done at 4. She's like, no. So she's gonna take an Uber to come home from the airport while I'm at work. But here's the thing. She doesn't have her house keys with her. So I left a strategically placed brick in the front yard.
Jeez.
Just in case.
Good thing that this show won't be out till maybe after, so people won't know to go to your house and look for that brick.
Exactly.
After it won't be out till after what?
After Linda gets home tomorrow.
Oh,
Will he be at the store on Monday? Well, I'm coming down tomorrow.
Yeah, he's gonna be at this for Monday.
will he be? Will he be?
Will he be good? That was a friend of mine when I was in high school.
Nice.
His name was
Awesome.
Willie, middle edition B, and we just called him Willie Be Good.
His name was Lily. Wait, Willie Little Edition B?
Little edition? What?
Is that what you said?
Little edition? No. So I have a friend in high school. His middle initial was B. It's Willie B.
Okay. Wow.
I always thought it'd be cool if he change his last name to Have, so he'd be Willie Behave. Hey, it took the pressure off of having a last name like I had to suffer with. So
Yeah.
Oh, by the
Do
way, Chuck, you have a snake on your elbow, don't you?
Well, yes.
You were doing something while he was reading, and like your elbow was like going like this across the screen, and that's why I sent that.
Oh.
You were doing something while he was reading, and like your elbow was like going like this across the screen, and that's why I sent that.
Oh.
I'm a
I thought
snake.
you were calling Brandon a snake.
No.
I'm like, dude, what's wrong with Brandon?
No,
Whoa.
no,
I didn't know what you were getting at. I'm like, Brandon? It's not a snake.
no, he's not a snake.
Oh, was that why my phone was lighting up while I was trying to read?
Yeah, because he sent a picture of Admiral Levine, and then
Is there a picture?
and then he
I gotta
put a
see.
random snake, and I'm like, snake?
Yeah.
Like you're talking, he's talking about Brandon, and you put snake up there. I'm like, damn, dude, I didn't know there was problems there.
Oh, that's Avril Lavigne?
Yeah.
Yes, apparently.
Yeah.
I could have been standing next to her at the bank. I would have known who the hell that was. I'm the one that said, "Are you in line?" And she was like, yeah.
Yeah, that's all I was saying.
Canadian,
Earlier.
eh?
Oh, I'm sorry. She said, yeah, eh?
That tattoo hurt.
I bet it did. Because I can tell you that all of that
It's
hurt.
right on the bone, man.
Yeah.
It hurts here. It hurts on the sides. I have had my whole sides are full. Hurts on the
How
sides.
fucking long was that needle?
So
Which one?
It's like, it hurt here, it hurt here, it hurt here. Like, how long was that needle? We're all the way through.
this, when he was doing right here,
Yeah, that hurts.
It was rattling my teeth.
Yeah,
Was it getting into your crazy bone
This.
area?
That hurt
Oh
the most.
man!
I have them too right there.
Oh,
Ouch!
Have you done your sides yet?
no.
Freaking hurts. It hurts on the sternum, and I've done my sides. My sides are all tattooed up. Like,
Yeah. Holy
Jeez,
yeah, because I
was
was
that
gonna
Pennywise?
I was gonna do every Stephen King book that I read them all, and I
Right.
was gonna do all the covers on my body because I'm a
nice.
big Stephen King fan.
Realized he was still writing books, and he's like, "Oh shit!"
But this one hurts so bad I stopped reading. But now I've kind of changed my mind because I wanted to do one of my legs like in all hunted forest stuff, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and my other leg in aquatics because I
Ah.
like marine life and then I like hunting. So
Yeah.
and then I'll dedicate a spot for my grandkids.
I'm planning a tattoo for when I turn 53 in October. I'm gonna get. Ooh,
Andy's Hobby Headquarters.
sorry. No, I'm gonna get the Herbie symbol logo right there. The Herbie
Oh,
53 on my
nice.
shoulder.
That's a good idea.
That is a
That's
really
kinda
good
cool.
idea.
Yeah, Linda's like, I'm like, either that or I'm gonna get just like the BG Mark 1 on my back or something like that, you know. So it's like the first edition. I want to do the red, white, and blue stripes with it, you know, but I want it. I want it to look kind of like it's weathered or something.
Yeah.
You don't have a tattoo
yeah.
yet? You don't have a tattoo. I know that, huh?
I do have a tattoo. As a matter of fact, it's of my cat.
Really?
Yeah, it's right here on this really pale.
Oh, you
Look at
do
that.
have a tattoo. I didn't know you had a
Is that
tattoo.
Bill?
Yeah.
Is that Bill the cat?
Well, that's why.
Dude,
That's why. Yes, Bill the cat, dude.
the artist that did that portrait nailed it.
I was the fucking artist. But I want to get it completed, and I want to do the rest of it to be the AMT cat.
Yes.
Nice.
Well, that's kind of cool.
The cat. From
So
Maine.
either that or like Mandalorian body with the cat head. So
That would be amazing.
I just need to get a
Brian?
bigger arm. I don't
We
have
got
enough
some-
circumference.
Get some original ideas.
I should
I'm eating
do
as
a
many-
Jonesy tattoo.
You should.
You should do a Jonesy tattoo along
He's
along
like-
your shoulders.
He's
That-
the most
what was
popular
that,
part of my channel.
What was that illustration? He had Jonesy with the machine gun.
Machine gun.
I have a
Yeah.
lot of cover-ups because I used to get drunk and go to the tattoo artist.
That's
So-
sad.
So I've had some real fucked up tattoos that when I got older, I was like, dude, I really can't have a sperm cell coming across my chest.
Oh, dude. So
That's interesting.
funny story. The tattoo artist that did this sleeve, we finished it, right? And he's like, "Dude, you got to do another sleeve." And I'm like, "Nah, man, that cost that was expensive enough." I'm good."
It's
He goes,
expensive.
No.
Oh.
He's like, "I'll tell you what." He's like, "If you pay for just the ink, I'll do another sleeve, but you got to let me do the sleeve of my choosing." And I'm like, "Oh,
Well, that's
you know
dangerous.
what? That sounds like a
That's
good deal."
dangerous.
He's like, dude, swear to God, $20 a sitting. That's it. But it's got to be my choosing. And the tattoo artist on the other side of the shop yells, "He's gonna put a dick in it!" And I'm like, "Oh, forget it."
I was drunk one night, and Susan had to say no because I was there, and I you know how I get dead stupid shit when I was drunk. I have my belly button used to be an Audi, right? But now it's an innie now, but because I got fat. I was going to get a picture of a monkey bending over and his head kind of going this way, and my belly button was going to be his asshole. I wanted to do it so bad, you know, and I'm kind of glad I didn't do it. But
you're trying to
the guy was the same way. He wanted to do that shit for free. I was like, we're doing it.
He almost got me too. I'm like, okay, what's the big deal? It'll have a dick in it.
It turns out he just writes the word dick. That's all.
Real big sleeve of dick.
It's a crossword puzzle and everything spells dick. Where do you think the worst place in the body is to get a tattoo?
Probably your stomach. Your stomach and the head
would be the worst place would hurt the most.
Well, your head is all bone
on your shoulders, yeah.
But your stomach is like the worst.
I was gonna say your dingle.
Really? Well, you know, there's that.
Yeah.
But I mean, you got to be in the right mood in order to get a tattoo that shows up well. I was thinking like the inside of your cheek.
Well, I was gonna say, I don't know about the Frank, but the beans would hurt.
Yeah, get it right across the pill sack.
I can probably take a tattoo on the cheek pretty easy compared to
but the inside of your cheek?
Which inside? Which cheek? Wow. What a conversation.
Back to being professional.
Yes.
Okay.
Remember the time. Don't put that up.
I just had a cold shot of fear run up my spine where Matt's FU to all of us is no editing on this entire episode.
Well, pretty much.
This thing drops. I'm like just watching my subscriber count tick down like a
Dude,
like a
this last
machine.
podcast is going to be 15 minutes long with 2.5 hours of outtakes.
Yeah, we're gonna get sued.
Well, is there anything particular you don't want in?
You know, I don't care if you put any of that tattoo shit in there. I don't really care.
Oh, it's going in, Chuck. You don't have a choice in that.
You didn't lose your outie belly button because you got fat. Your stomach just passed it.
Well, I'm going to tell the truth. I did get the tattoo of the monkey. My stomach just ate it.
See, there you go.
Into the belly button.
Swallowed it up.
Swallowed it up.
Is that an Avril Lavigne song also?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Follow it up.
You know what? You know what'll fix that? Just slap a taco on it, Chuck. You'll be all right.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Tacos?
If we had only gotten the shirts made that we all said we were going to get the shirts made of. We're going to come back in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, folks. Thanks for sticking around for our little break. We had to take care of personal business and talk tattoos for some reason. It's just sort of something that pops up once in a while. But we don't really have a commercial to play for you for Joelle, but we do have an email from Iceman Collections to share with you, and it is titled Podcast Closing. So, okay, yep, we're closing. It says here, from Joelle at Iceman Collections. It's been an honor to support. It's been an honor. Blah 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 blah. Let's start over again.
Wait, did you go into like a British accent for a second?
I did.
Just checking to make sure it wasn't
Right.
just me.
It's because he hit his head when he fell on from the broken chair.
Why don't you just take that from the top? But you know what? I'm thinking you probably don't have to say that we're coming back because I was just going to put it all together because you're going to.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know what would
that
be
sounds
cool though? If you say we're taking a break and then play that do 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 music.
If I can find it.
Oh,
If you can find
the
it.
music from Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Without getting us in trouble. Or some random elevator music. Who cares?
I do have that.
Random.
You want me to do that?
Yeah, dude, that would be amazing. All right, we're taking a break, and then play just like a minute.
Oh,
of
I
random...
even have the I even have the test pattern.
Oh, that'd be perfect.
I can do all that. Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'll do that. So, but if you want to, do you want to just take it from the top again? Then?
Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
And
ready? And 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to episode 47. Oh, that's too far back. Sorry.
Oh, I don't like you a lot. Do it again.
What are you going to do? Fire me?
You're fired.
Hey, you fired.
No. Hopefully StreamYard didn't change stuff so badly I can't stop this fucker.
Oh, please.
Oh, please, for the love of God, stop this fucker.
Would you stop this